Hello there, and welcome to this episode of my series A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore the various subdivisions of planet Earth. That is, the provinces, territories, counties, regions, whatever they're called, those subdivisions. And my aim is to explore and see things I've never done before and might never will again. And hopefully have some fun in the process, and to play a 25,000 point game in GeoGuessr in the region in question at any given time. If I succeed in doing so, I will take the area off the list of places to play, and it will not feature again in the series. And if I fail to complete the 25,000 point round, it will stay on the list and might feature again in the series at a later date. Today we are going to the Dominican Republic. We are going to the region called Santo Domingo, and you might think that, okay, that means we're going to the capital, which of course is Santo Domingo, but there is a twist to this story, because as you can see here, it's not all of Santo Domingo that is covered. And that is because 24 years ago, the province of Santo Domingo was split in two. It was split between the National District, which is now downtown Santo Domingo, and Santo Domingo province, which is the sort of, surrounding territories. And, so this bit of Santo Domingo has 2.7, almost 2.75 million other people living in it, over 1,305 square kilometers. And so what's the capital then? Normally, when you have a thing like this, it will be the capital having the administration of both the capital region and the surrounding region. And to a point, I guess you could say that it does. So in this case, it's Santo Domingo Este. So I guess that means the east of Santo Domingo, which has the capital, and is I guess it might be the. Let's see now. What does it say on GeoGuessr? Ah, yes, it's the bit that is here across this river. So Santo Domingo Este is over here and has about 1 million people living in it. So that's about a third of the people who live in the entire province. I've played Santo Domingo a couple of times before. No, not Santo Domingo. I've been playing the Dominican Republic a few times before. And it's been tricky. And mainly because it's hard to find names that will lead you on to the right trail. So even though the province is no more than, what did I say, 1,305 square kilometers, it could still pack a lot of trouble. But at least the good thing is that we're all within the coast. We're not out in the surrounding countryside. Well, I say that's a good thing, but and stuff that isn't covered here, like this stuff, must be third-party photography. So let's have a look at Santo Domingo province, not the city. We'll get to the city eventually, I guess. And we'll make a challenge. Copy the link. Put the link in a safe spot. Santo Domingo. There we are. And we start the game. Yeah. And the Dominican, crikey, the Dominican Republic has always been a source of grief for me when I play like dailies and duels and stuff in GeoGuessr, because I'm like, oh, there's got to be Mexico when I look at where the sun is. Well, of course, we cannot see the sun at the moment, but it's over there in the southeast. So yeah, Northern Hemisphere, looks Spanish, gotta be Mexico. And nope. And then it's like next time, okay, so it isn't Mexico, it's Dominican Republic. Nope, then it's Puerto Rico. I was like, yeah, and then it's Dominican Republic again, and if it isn't, that is Panama or it's Guatemala. Although Guatemala usually have all of this light blue stuff going on. Anyways, so maybe this can help me. So we're on the Calle Hermanas Mirabal, number 14. So this is Hermanas Mirabal Street. In Isabelita, I wonder, could Isabelita be the name of a district? So we go all the way over here to Boca Chica. And then there was hardly anything up here, and then there was all this stuff around here. So is there anywhere called Isabelita? Isabelita. Not that I can see right away. But we'll go a little closer and let's see. Marbella, La Piedra, Nueva Jerusalén, del Este, Eloísa, Estados, Pipuni, Eloísa, La Isabelita. Okay, let's I wonder if that, no, that 14 is definitely for the Calle Hermanas. That's a north-south street. Let's see, Calle Hermanas. La Isabelita. Well, okay. But what does it mean with the N's? Isabelita. I might be looking in the right place even so. Oh, sorry, the wrong place. And also another thing. You see that a lot of these streets have only the calle numbers, they don't have names. And it might well be that I'm looking at a street that doesn't have a name on the map. But okay, so we are on the Hermanas Mirabal. Let's go south towards the sea. And there is the sea. So that's good. That... Oh, we have got the Pizza de Verdad. What? True pizza? Is that what it means? Or is it green pizza? Let's see if we can find a Pizza de Verdad. And also, let's have a look here. There's a... We also got... it's also got... Bend going that way. We're looking straight west here. Suggesting that we are... What else do we have? We have the Presidente. La Cocina de Natasha. This look... This kind of looks like it, doesn't it? How old is the footage? That's another question. Can't see. There we go. 2020. Okay, so it's 5 years old, so it's not ancient. Let's also have a look at that place, Las BBB. Plaza... What? Cibeles 65. Okay, so we got a lot of names now. Huge building. Plaza Cibeles. Here we are. So, yeah, there's the Natasha. Okay, right. What? But this isn't right. Because we came down from this street. This street isn't a dead end. Is it? Huh. No way that is a dead end. But it's got a road coming in. Here's something really weird, really weird going on. Unless I have. Yeah, something really weird going on. But hang on. Well, how do you like that? This is the Plaza Cibeles. No, this is the Plaza Cibeles. This is the one. So, huh. Okay, we're not going to dwell too much on that. Okay, how did I even miss that street? So are we up here then, or are we up here? Let's see. That's not a guitar depot, that is for sure. Can we go in here? No. I've got the auto paint. Okay, so that is not across the street. Then we got another little lane into the side. Lots of little lanes everywhere. Okay, here's the Las Melas. Okay, so now we're here. So now we're here. Yep, this is it. Should be. I don't like the layout of these buildings though. Should be there. Good. Next one. Copia del llave. Tienda. Gerecht. Okay. Might be a major street up there. Looks like the distance to the sea is somewhat far. Let's just check up. Oh, hello. I haven't had one of those in a while. Sepulveda. Puesto de ventas populares. Okay. Salon Margarita. Pharmacies. And we got an ironmonger. But it does not look like we'll be as lucky as in finding out which barrio or district we are in. in a jiffy. Well, Casa Rodriguez, where do we go? No, we'll go back and we'll go south. I did see a banner across the road towards the south. Make Ismail, okay. Bancaleto. Leito. Marcial Hernandez. Oh, that looked like the kind of advice. Let's see. I can't make out what it says. At least the bits that I wasn't able to read. But I don't think any of it said where it was. Lilandra la Dura. Oopsie, I don't want to go that way. I want to go straight ahead. I want to go straight ahead. There we go. And I want to know what area this is. Oh. Abrupt bend towards the southwest. Turning south again. Kaya 23. This is JDV, does it? Let's go on. Kaya 23. Southwest again. No. Well, it certainly is a riot for the eye. It's so colourful. And let's see, very flat, so there's no natural landmarks I can use. Let's see, what do we have here? Avenida Independencia. 8.5 kilometers. Alta Gracia de Herrera. It's not a given that is where we are. What, okay, let's have a look for Alta Gracia del Herrera. There's a Kaya number 2. It seems to be related to this. If we move up here as a calle number, Penetración Norte. Here we go. Right. Okay. So now we are here. I knew I'd find you in the end. So there's an 8. And were we on the calle 5? Let's see now. So we've been driving along this road since about here. Okay, back again. So here we go northeast. And then we go into... We don't go into anything. What? Northeast. Yes. And... And then we do a sharp eastwards turn. Well, not sharp, but... So move towards the east. Then we get a turn to the north. Before we wind up in this one. No, that's not right. So, let's see. So, this should be the Penetración Norte. Because I haven't veered off from this at all. This should be the calle 15, I think. Is it right? Yeah, and that's the kindergarten. No, that's not quite right. Not quite right. So this should be the 14, and we got a collegio of some sort here. Let's see, yeah, but this intersection matches that one. Okay, so let's backtrack. This is a puzzler. A real puzzler, but we'll get there in the end. So let's see, so now we are... No, not quite yet. So this must be the calle number 5. Coming down here. And then we are... We're on this one. Woohoo! Copia de lava. We go northeastwards. What do we have here? We have a street to the side. And the Hermanas Mirabal again. Funny how that comes back to haunt me. This road has not started curving yet. Yeah, here's the Escuela. Now we are... Yeah, Puesta de Ventas Populares. Here we go. Now we are getting somewhere. Let's see. So, and we are starting here. And the street is down there. So here's the school. And I think if the school is there, where's the next street? This is the next street going in here. So we're looking at the college. Where is it? Yeah, that's the Evangelical Apocalypse. This thing. Apocalypse. So we are pretty much between these two schools. And if I turn around, that should be... That took a while. Wow. Okay. Okay, trauma hospital. Dr. Dario Contreras. Okay. If I now can just stay on these main roads, maybe I'll actually find this one a bit more quickly. Oh, well, this is just going into the hospital grounds. Emergency. Bang onto a highway. This ought to be findable. Let's start down here. Oh, here we are. Right, let's see. That's the pedestrian bridge. We just came out here. I believe we were somewhere up here. Let's see, I'm looking southeast. Towards that. There's a parking lot here, yes, and let's just have a look here. Road going north, but no road to the south. We got ought to be about there. I don't like ought to. But yeah, that should be a good location. Nice. Okay, round number 4. That was good with a quick one. Yeah, it's always the stuff you want to read that you cannot read. The 23rd of something. Possibly December. And ironically, that could... Okay, Light of the Orient. Education Center. Okay, this looks like a fairly affluent area of town, and this starting point I had. There's some pretty curious roads going on here. So let's just... Well, northwest is definitely not the direction I want to go, but... We got something... Sol. 21st of something. I wonder if it might actually be where I was looking in the first place in the previous round. Because we had all these Streets with dates. Sounds more like. Oh, wait. What else was it? El Nuevo Sol. Okay, the new sun. Still on the same street, and it takes us northwards. I don't really want to go northwards, but yeah, seems to be a more affluent part of town, for sure. Even if the signs are not legible, they are here. And what do we have here? Aha. La Moneda. So it's a gated community, actually. Gated community. We've got a Texaco. And now the question is, where are we in relation to the capital? This is going slightly south or west. So we're not here. Could be up here, though. Unless we are on this one, but it... Are we now? Yes, we are. Oh my gods. Okay, what's the Texaco? Where's the Texaco? Here's a Texaco. October, that is what we were looking for. Nuevo Sol. I think we were there. Northeast. Yep. And then we got this one, El Dollar. And El Peso, El Real. Yeah, well, the money. Money walks. We should be... be careful now. I looked north. I looked to building number 3. Should be that one. Cordoba Park. This one is actually missable. Good. Final round. Yeah. We've been at it for an hour. And from the look of this, we're going to be at it for quite some more. That's south. Doesn't seem to lead to a major street, but let's try north then. Oh, A Street. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Mark my words. Mm-hmm. Banca. La Dinamica. Dinamica, I mean. I have trouble with my syllables today for some reason. Keep coming out in the wrong order. Okay, so if I want to go south, I want to go towards the sea. I do not want to go into the beyond, but here's something. El Roble. And that's the ADN this time. El Roble. ADN. We had a JDN when we were. Let's see, so when we were up here, where we were? When I was looking around, I was over here. So why is this area called a JDN? Could that be the Jardin del Sur, maybe? And this could be the Jardin del Norte, possibly. So we got something called ADN. So we're in the north of something, I would assume. Well, that would make sense given the direction we've been heading without any hint of a major road. But here we got something. Excellent. Okay, so this is El Roble. And this is definitely out in the boonies. Oh no, and it wants me to go north. Well, thank goodness, maybe we can go south. I want to go south. I saw something blue. Was that a sign? No, it's just a roof. What will we find down this road? That is a, what is it? Okay, we got more signs, so let's see. Plaza La Solución. Okay. Loteca. La Solución. Plaza La Solución. Y tal como más. Ajá. Where will we find thing that cinches this one? This is a very affluent area. Gated communities and workplaces. And a major intersection. anything remotely like what I'm looking for, but no. It's just a big pile of no wherever I look. Oh my god. Here it is. How far down this road did we come? Can I find the El Robles? No, that goes by another name. Yeah, but this is it. Las Americas, yes. Yeah. Right. So we go west. We cross one. I'll do across the street here. Yeah, it's a street that ends in this one. How straight is this thing? And this street ends in another one. Okay. Service Calapando. Then we come here. Frente Amplio. And a barber shop. So the question is, how far up this road are we? There's a barber shop there, but that's on the opposite side of the street apparently. And we got Hayden. And we also got some other stuff here. We got Santana, Rafa, and Batista. All these could have gone out of business though. That intersection should be possible to identify. De Rosa, didn't I see De Rosa somewhere here? Here's the lavanderia, okay. Right, so we got a street. So now we just need to figure out where the heck did we start? Did we start here? That seems the most likely option. And the only way we can go to corroborate that is by going north. Leida, didn't we see something about Leida somewhere? Yes, we did. We got you now. We got you now. We are a little north in this thing. There we are. Hard work. Very hard work, but we got there in the end. Oh my goodness me. That one almost killed my brain. But that one I could have, if I hadn't married to that stupid Professor Bosch highway, could have got that a lot sooner. But yeah, this one, I was like absolutely sure we were over here. Aye, aye, aye. Nice spread across the map. Yeah, and the Dominican Republic being every bit as tricky as I remember it. But I 25k'd it, 16 meters even, so that is, have to be happy with that. So yeah, that is Santo Domingo. And I'm still glad that you're with me here on a tiny dot in space. And I hope you will join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye bye.